should you buy a hanger that came in the game in the latest update, Smuggler's Run? Well, for starters, to get you started, of course you need a hanger, which there are 5 of to choose from, 2 at LSIA and 3 at Fort Zancudo. The cheapest hanger is located at LSIA, but for the first time I will recommend the cheapest place in an update. The starting price of a hanger is around 1 million, and all hanger interiors are the same unless you choose different interior colors, but if you buy a hanger at Fort Zancudo, you have a low access pass to the military base. This means that you could enter and leave the base without getting stars unless you shoot personnel at the base. Also, buying a hanger at the military base gives you another place to land, so instead of 3 runways that you have access to, you now have 4 and no chance that you start a gang attack. But if you do have stars when you enter, you will be chased by the military, but once you enter your hangar, you'll lose the stars instantly. So with most of the pros out of the way, let's talk about the cons. You do need to spend more money on the hangar, and the difference between the cheapest hangar and the cheapest hangar at the base is about 1 million. However, if you are being chased, you can use the base to your advantage. If the person chasing you does not have a hangar at the base, the military will chase your chaser and you get away completely bullet hole free if you don't do something stupid. For the purpose of the hangar, it's that you could store your Pegasus planes and helicopters, making them personal vehicles, which means that you could spawn them in for free. However, it does spawn on a nearby runway or Pegasus spawn, but at least you don't have to pay the 250 each time you want your plane or helicopter. Also, if you have a custom shop in your hangar, you could also customize your plane. Oh, and I almost forgot, you get a free Cuban 500 when you buy a hanger. If you're in it for the money at this point, I really wouldn't recommend it. At the time of making this video, Smuggler's Run just came out and there aren't many stats. From what I've seen, it's better than crates, but worse than import-export. When you get quote-unquote crates, you don't have to pay, but when you get it back to the hangar, the crate would have a few different items in it. And if you have one item and you sell, you get $10,000. This might not seem bad, but at the same time, you could have sourced a car and gotten paid 20 grand for a standard range or 80 grand for a high end. So in conclusion, buy a hanger if you want to customize and store your planes and helicopters, and don't at this point buy it for making money. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you like it, dislike if you dislike, and subscribe if you want. My name is itSky, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video. Bye!